What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia, and today I have another haul. This was a one and done club that I did to get the Gilmore Girls wax plus the warm Gingerbread Wishes Disney wax that was delayed. And I also picked up some bars for 2 local customers that I've already put aside. So as my half off for the one and done club, and if you're not sure what that is, basically you start, let's say, a monthly club, you click the little box that says process immediately. If you don't want it to process immediately, unclick that box. But when you click that box, they will send it to you immediately and usually wait until it ships and then I cancel it. But anyway, the brick I picked for my half off was sea salt and avocado, and I do have about 3/4 of another brick, but I'm always afraid of scents like this that are not in the catalog. If they ever do a brick switch up, I'm always afraid because I don't have this one in my club and I love this one. So I just wanted a backup. And if you're not aware, a brick is just a giant block of wax that's almost 6 times the amount of a regular Scentsy bar. So the notes on this are Valencia orange, pink sea salt, and creamy avocado, something to that effect. But it's a very green, fresh, almost spa-like scent to me. I love it. Oh, so good. So good. I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. It's very noisy too. All right, so in the Gilmore Girls wax collection, you can buy it as a 4-pack set, and it comes in a box. I didn't really need the box, and I thought, let's get a 10% discount and put them in the club because these are licensed bars, so they're a bit more expensive. So it's a bit of a smart way to get a bit of a discount. All right, so the first one in order is Dragonfly Inn, and this is a very beautiful purple colored wax. I'll read you the scent description. It says, book your stay with crisp red apple and lush palm, nestled among cozy flannel and red oak in a place where dreams come true. And I have not seen any of the Gilmore Girls shows, so I don't really know. But oh, this is different. You know what this reminds me of in a weird way? Not that it's the same, but do you remember The Mandalorian? How it's a very special scent, and it's a combination of interesting notes that all come together in a sophisticated, special way. That's what this reminds me of. A sophisticated, special type blend. Because I really wasn't sure about red apple, lush palm, flannel, and red oak. That's a bit of a smorgasbord of scent notes. But somehow it works for me. And it's soft and gentle. There's a scent day in the November Wax Melting Challenge that says melt something soft and subtle. I might pick this. Although I don't know if it's soft or subtle, but on cold sniff it's soft and subtle, but I like it. And I feel like it would smell like a beautiful inn. So yeah, I like that one. All right, the next one is I Smell Snow. And I have heard this expression, so it says, winter air lifts frosted mint, vanilla blossom, and swirls of soft cashmere, ushering in magical changes like the first snow of the season. And these type of scents I really like, so I have my hopes up a little bit, but we'll see. I hope I'm not disappointed. Okay, this reminds me a little bit of something like a frosted vanilla, which I'm okay with. I don't love it. I used to really dislike it because there's a strong, almost like a eucalyptus note in here. It doesn't say anything. It says frosted mint. That must be what I'm getting. I like the top better. It reminds me of something that's a little bit of a eucalyptus, maybe a tiny bit of swirling snowflakes and a tiny bit of frosted vanilla all melted together. I've been loving the swirling snowflakes body care line, so I was hoping it would smell like that, but obviously it's a different scent. But I think I'm really going to like this. It's an invigorating type scent. There's another day in the November Wax Melting Challenge that says melt an invigorating scent, so this would be a great scent to put in that day. So that one is about a medium intensity for me. So far, I like both. I'm happy with both. Here we go. Here's the nerve-wracking one. Now, I will say when I brought this scent, like I did sorry, I got it cut off. When I was doing the thumbnail for the video, I brought all the scent bars up towards me and I could smell coffee. So I could smell this through the clamshell. But let's see. It says Luke's Diner, which I see a lot in vendor wax. So now that Scentsy has this in, the Gilmore Girls collection, and it's probably a licensed trade name with Scentsy, I would be a little bit nervous if I was any vendors that offer a Luke's Diner because they could go after them. I don't know. Anyway, it says grab a mug, a big mug, Filled to the brim with dark roast coffee and cream. It's the best coffee in town. Now, most times Scentsy doesn't do coffee the greatest, so we'll see. And I love coffee, but I haven't been warming it as much as I used to in the past. So let's see. It smells good. I think I'm going to like this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to like this one. I am pleasantly pleased with this. The intensity is about a medium. It doesn't come off skunky or bitter. It is like a, and I don't even drink coffee, so don't listen to my description for if it's an authentic deep roast coffee, because I don't know. It just smells like something yummy, and I think I'm going to like it. As long as it does okay in the warmers and doesn't do any weirdness, then I think I'm going to like this. So about a medium intensity. I am so pleased that this smells good so far. So we're 3 for 3. Now the last one is called Stars Hollow Harvest Festival, and this is a brown color wax. It says the horn of plenty is packed and bursting with brown cinnamon, brown sugar, buttery vanilla, and small town tradition. So this is nice too. This is there is buttery. I feel like there's a little bit of maple in here. The brown sugar is there. It's almost like a caramelly. Nothing stands out as like, oh my gosh, so much brown sugar. Like there's a little bit of brown sugar, almost like those warm caramel tones that you get with brown sugar. Maybe the tiniest hint of maple. There's sweetness. The cinnamon blends in here. It's a sweet cinnamon. Oh, this is really good too. I like this one. Unfortunately, they're all 4 are license bar. And for intensity, I would say about a medium. So I would say this is the bakery of the bunch. Luke's Diner is coffee, which is also probably considered a bakery. I Smell Snow would be considered a fresh. And Dragonfly Inn, gosh, what would they put that in? Maybe fruit? I don't know. This is, like I said, it's one of those special, what category do I put that in? Okay, lastly, I picked this one up after the fact. It's called Disney Warm Gingerbread Wishes. And this is part of the holiday collection, but it was delayed by a few days. It says sugared cinnamon, sweet clove, and warm nutmeg reminisce over heartwarming holiday traditions. So I would expect this is a spice scent. Maybe like a spice bakery. Let me smell the bottom. Yeah, you get a little bit more of the gingerbread tone on the bottom. For a gingerbread scent, it doesn't seem overly strong. I would say between like light and medium for me, and that's smelling the bottom. The top, I'm mostly getting almost like a neutral sweet bakery with a bit of spice. If you're someone that's scared of a lot of spice blends or gingerbread scents, this would be a good one, because there's almost like a calming influence of maybe some vanilla or creaminess that's kind of bringing the intensity. There's no sharp gingerbread tones to me, so this would be almost like an entry-level gingerbread. And I feel like Scentsy doesn't really go for gingerbread too often. They're kind of gentle with their gingerbread. So yeah, Warm Gingerbread Wishes. This is also a licensed bar, so a little bit more. So yeah, 5 for Sniffs. Did I have a favorite? I don't know. I think they're all good. So I'm looking forward to warming these. There are a lot of new scents that I've received. I probably have a basket of about 6 new scents, and here's another 5. So I'm gonna get going, warming through as many as I can. Maybe I'll put out some independent reviews. So yes, if you've smelled any of these scents, let me know your thoughts below. Do you have a favorite? Are you gonna buy more? Have you warmed any? Let me know. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.